Here, Mike's garden in the wild crabapple forest is what I call it. So it's kind of on the corner of my property here, kind of bordering a neighbor's property. They kind of put some fences up because there's just a wooded area between their properties and kind of mine. I didn't really fence mine, but I just kind of, my yard just kind of flows into it. But it's a little forest, and I discovered when I cleared out some brush to put in my fruit trees, crab apples. I mean, this is a crab apple right here. Just a spectacular tree. There is a whole bunch. Then there's one back there. There's another back in the corner to the left. There's another over there, one or two, and over there. There's one that's kind of all jacked up over here. And it's all bent over, and it's all in poison ivy forests and stuff. But it's creating fruit. It's all jacked up. See it bent? See the bendy branch? It's all crab apple, and then the shoots came up. Actually, bending a fruit tree creates some really awesome fruit. I ate the fruit last year off this thing. So this past winter I went in and I did kill all the vines I could to stop it from getting strangled. I even cut a tree that was at its base there it was depleting its energy. So trying to kind of nurse it to see if I can get some really yummy fruit. I'm even growing seeds from the fruit from it. I'm going to use this rootstock. So yeah, I'm not a normal person. Don't do this stuff at home. Seriously, I have problems. Look at all this poison ivy though. So, and I get really bad rashes. So, this stuff is nasty. It's even seeding out. Look, it's seeding out. What a nightmare. I hate it. I hate poison ivy. It's a native plant too, and I'm really into native plants. But yeah, what it does to you is not too fun. Oh, and speaking of crab apples, so I had a couple sprouts here with the crab apples, and I grafted to them. And there's the graft right there, graft union there. I even put some, I've since nursed it. I cut off, once it took, I just saw it take about, a couple weeks ago, I think I noticed it was taken. And then I just yesterday pruned off all the rest of the brush. I cut off all kinds of branches. I probably should have just showed you before and after, but I totally didn't. Because I don't care. But anyway, so, in fact, I tried to kill it off last year, not knowing it was a crab apple. I tried to was trying to clear out brush, and I just chopped it, not knowing what it was. Well, luckily it sprouted, and then I realized what it was, and I grafted to it, and it took. So I have now named variety apples, delicious apples, that are going to grow off this rootstock. And I'm even going to do a fence here anyway for my stone fruits over there, and I'm going to include these in the fence. So now they're going to be fenced in, straight up apple trees in here. It does make me nervous though that right here looming are black walnuts. Now they're beautiful trees. I actually said breathtaking trees. I love black walnut trees, and they make those black walnuts. If you like black walnuts, they're a little messy to get to, but they create a black dye and it's nasty. But if you like that kind of thing, and they're native trees, so I hate to cut them down, but they have a toxin called juglone, not good for apples. So they're not on top of them, but technically this toxin can go up to 80 feet. Now these are big trees, so I'm sure this toxin is around. So I don't know how well these trees are going to take, but they're taken now. The crab apples seem to not care. I mean, they're literally underneath the darn things. I mean, so they're native crab apples, so I think they just don't care. I'd actually trim the crap out of this crab apple. This is coming back. This is a crab too. I was going to cut it down, not even realizing. I don't think I realized it was a crab at first. He's coming back. I'm probably going to graft to him. The funny part is, these crab apples in the back are not my property, so I told the neighbors they can have free apples. So, because I have issues and can't help myself, I'm going to graft to them. So I told them you can have the fruit. So they'll like that. Oh, look at this. So this is my other crab apple. I got 2 grafts to take on this one, little guy. See, he's technically one tree. Down here, this just comes from one point, but it kind of veers off. It looks like 2 trees, but it's not. There's still little what we call nurse branches. This is the crabapple native branch here that from the bottom underneath the union here. But look, and what's great is I changed it up. So this tree and that tree are 2 different types. So that's awesome. I'm not stuck with the same type. I changed it up, thinking, well, some take from one and the other, maybe I'll get different variety. I changed it up, and lo and behold, I have 2 that took here, and I even have one some that didn't take. I'll show you. He did not take, so he's all black. He didn't come in. But, the mother tree's okay. There's a tree next to it. This is not a crabapple here. Here's the crabapple. I think it's a crabapple. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a crab. No wonder it didn't take. That would be funny. No, I think it is. There's all kinds of brush and crap in here. This is not poison ivy, by the way. I checked, it's not. Leaves are 3, but it's has thorns, and in fact it looks like raspberries, but it does not make fruit. So I don't know what it is, but I hate it because it's in my way. What else? Oh, I'll show you one more thing here. Way over YouTube limit here, because you probably tuned out by now. It's like almost 6 minutes, so people don't like short videos, but I don't care. Oh look, here's another one that took. So this guy was just, I kind of pruned him because he was a mess. But he's like a little crabapple bush. Look how cute. He's in the middle of a poison ivy patch, and I'm standing in it. What a moron. But in shorts too. But look, he took. The other one didn't. So there's one over there. I did one there. It didn't take. So they don't always take. And I'm new at grafting. Never grafted in my life, and still got some to take. I even grafted some pears and got a couple of those to take. I'm pretty happy. They're in pots, but I'm pretty happy they took. I grew the fruit stock myself, and so they're basically free trees. And then my stone fruits once again, Mike. And this is my garden, and thanks for watching.